This recording situation is set up so that in the control room D automatically is connected to the booth out here. So if I come in and I set up a microphone, let's say I set up in channel 1 here on the microphone panel. I just plug my XLR cable in here. That red light means that this tone plug is receiving phantom power. This tone plug creates a sine wave, so once we pull it up in the booth, it'll be making a whoo sort of noise. This panel is connected, all those microphones and the headphone returns, all those connections go out and outside the booth, across, and then they come into this box right here. Actually, I'm sorry, all those connect with these. So that signal, imagine it wanting to come out of this cable, it plugs into this box. That signal then goes up the ceiling and into our control room. So if for some reason that microphone is not working, check your connections here. All of these should be hooked up, and once we come into headphones, this one on the left is for Q1, so the first stereo headphone mix, and this one on the right for Q2. All right, so that's out here. There's a couple of loudspeakers that we can, if we wanted to make some noise and send a rough mix of the song, we could play that for whoever's out here. Let's see if my door's unlocked. It's not. Control room D. Alright, so that signal from that tone plug by default is coming into this channel number 1. So I want to turn up the gain a little bit. So you have a green light here, that's good. And in order for us to see it on the meters and in the recorder, in the computer, we do have to adjust this. The recording levels are affected by the fader. So try to get this at the optimal spot and then don't touch it. Okay, so there's our level there. If I go to our computer, we got all kinds of levels. So it's actually too hot. You can turn it down some, even at that level. Okay, so then if we go to hit record, we can record a little bit of this tone. There it is, we're recording this tone. Right, so as long as this input on this channel is assigned to listen to that first option, then it will listen to whatever is on number 1 over here. Alright, so that should be enough to get you going on project 1 if you want to be hearing things in the headphones. If I want to hear this mic from the headphones, think of auxiliary 1 as the left ear of Q1 and auxiliary 2 as the right ear of Q1. Now these are just the channel settings. If you go over here to the master section, there's also a master fader, if you will, for the left and the right ear. And I would have to check out a Q box and plug that in to the panels out there in the appropriate spot where it's labeled Q1 and Q2. And the Q box can handle up to 4 sets of headphones. They're made by PreSonus. So if you just say you need a Q box to the lab monitor, they'll give you all the cables and everything that you might need. All right. You know, I think that's all we'll do for now. We'll get into creating a Q mix for headphones if they need to follow a click track, for example. We'll cover that in the next video. All right, take care.